Welcome, Hayden.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on the show.
So, of course, we laugh because we're friends. Hayden Butcher, my former student at university and my good friend. It's a pleasure to talk to you today. And we're going to talk about a lot of topics.
I'm ready.
So, for now, I'll leave it with you for the next 2 minutes to just introduce yourself, who you are, and how you met me.
How we met? My name's Hayden. Yeah, I've had an interesting life. My career started when I started a trade as an apprentice boilermaker. Finished that, did some extra sort of TAFE related studies, got some different experiences in planning, scheduling, things related to the trade, but sort of more administrative and managerial. And then I thought, oh, what am I doing? Like, where do I want to go long term? So I decided to sign up for a Bachelor of Business Management with Flinders Uni. And so that was somewhat of a stressful period where I could be working, 60 hours a week and
Wow.
studying. I never did 4 topics out of 4, but I did, 3 out of 4. So yeah, a very stressful period, but learned a lot. I'd say that in my experience, 50% of the topics were really good and practical, and I could take things from that and apply in life. And then the other 50%, I won't make comment on. Got through that, and then sort of never really got that push to like another level. And I thought, I've done this business degree, like what am I doing? I wanted to get into project management, so I did a Cert 4 in project management. I got a little bit of experience managing some smaller projects where I was working. And then one day, I can't remember exactly why, I thought, maybe I should do a master's. And then I looked, UniSA had a master's of project management, and it also happened to be Commonwealth supported, which meant that I didn't have to put in, as much money as a normal master's would have cost. And I thought, the timing's right, I'll give it a go. I read through it, and if you don't want to do the full master's, you can pull out with a postgraduate certificate or diploma. And then I can't remember if I met you in the first semester or the second semester. I think it was the first semester. I had a topic called Project Principles with Anthony Wood. He's a very knowledgeable person and really does explain sort of the principles of project management from a process perspective, and sort of explains the what's what. And then my second topic was project controls, and that's when I guess I first met Morteza. And the running joke in the class was, what's going to happen this week on the Alan Morteza show? Because there was Alan Hardy, who was he'd been a project manager for quite a while, and he was sort of I guess an established professional. And then you had Morteza, who's also done everything, but there was a bit of an age difference there, and like they were aligned on their opinions, but there are also some differences in the way they, approach project management, and it was just the contrast was really good, and that's when I sort of knew that, cool, this master's is going to be good. I'm going to learn a lot out of this, but I finished the semester, and I thought I found Morteza very approachable, and there was a lot of banter in the class, and we'd had a few little chats. But at the end of the semester, I thought, I remember him mentioning that he was, he sort of worked in the project consultancy space and had a lot of clients. And I thought, maybe there's an opportunity here where I could do some, just some volunteer support, maybe get a bit of an overview of what happens in the project consultancy world, get a bit of experience in different fields. And then it turned out that Morteza actually had a project, and he could actually use some practical support from someone with a bit of industry experience. And that's when, I guess it went from Morteza being a lecturer to Morteza being a work colleague. And then I realized that Morteza plays tennis, and I used to play tennis, so we have a hit of tennis on Sundays with a lot of other people as well, and I guess that it's turned from work colleagues to like a longer lasting friendship.
That's right. It's amazing.